Hello YouTube. This is Stephanie. Let me get that. Okay, so this is my joint and I want to work and I not want to sit up. Alright, this is Stephanie, aka Idin Nehasthusaa Gbagba, aka Tent to Row. As you see, I am not out in my tent right now. That's because I'm in Austin. Yeah, that's a very long story. I am going through so much right now. But the thing is, I've evolved spiritually that, shit comes to me, but I get over it quickly. I ground myself quickly. So it's, and I just surrender and have faith that things are going to work out. And that's a new thing for me. I would usually, worry, but nope. I trust that Spirit is going to work things out for me. I do. So we are here for the September reading for the sign of Taurus. For the sign of Taurus. We want to know what this Taurus needs to know for their highest good for the month of September. That is what we are here to find out. Let's see if it'll stay up. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know for their highest good in the month of September? As you know, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. If you would like to donate to the channel, help me to get some new equipment, better cards and such, so that you guys can get the best of the best, that would be great. And greatly appreciated. If not, I'm just going to continue doing me and working to build things as I am able to, But again, this is for the sign of Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for their highest good? Spirit. Could it. Wow. Well, that's beautiful. Right now, you guys are in your energy. King of Pentacles. Feel like you're in your energy. Above you, we have the Lovers. Below you, we have the Fool card, Leap of Faith. Behind you, we have the Knave of Swords. In your recent past and near future, we have the Three of Swords. Alright, let's get some clarifying energy. So, clarifying your current energy with the King of Pentacles is the Ace of Swords. So, maybe you've gotten some insight. Some insight that has, pushed you into manning the fuck up. Clarifying the Lover's card above is the Judgment. A judgment, so a new beginning. Of course, the ending of one cycle and a new beginning. Forgiving and forgetting. So maybe that is something that you want to do for yourself, to move on from a relationship that you just had and to ascend, or something that's what you want someone else to do, the one that you lost. You know, maybe this that you lost someone, and that has made you go within. Go within and do what you need to do to refine and work on yourself to get you into your energy, to help you focus. Below you we have the Leap of Faith, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm gonna wait, get more cards. Wow, so clarifying the Knight of Swords here, which could be energy, an argument, or whatever. It's the Queen of Pentacles. So your counterpart has come in, or, you know, maybe this is what the Lovers is about. Your counterpart came in and maybe, you know, hit you with some slicing ass motherfucking words. Because the Queen of Pentacles is that, you know, it's more of a Capricorn energy. And the King of Pentacles is, you know, earth energy as well. But, you know, it could be Taurus or, you know, Virgo. It can be all of them. So we're just here together. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you're dating another earth sign. You know, maybe that could be what it is, or what that means. But yeah, maybe that Queen of Pentacles came in with some truth for you. And in your future, we have Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. So you guys may have broken up, which made you, you know, go within and get to the heart of the matter of maybe what's blocking you from seeing clearly and doing the work. You're going to be rewarded, you know, with Three of Wands. You're going to be watching your ships come in. Maybe. Let's continue. We got the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, wish fulfillment. So you may want to get back with this earth sign, you know, and take that leap of faith again with that person. Or you may just want to take a leap of faith in just getting to you. You know, the last reading I just did was for Aries, and their whole situation was about, you know, getting in tune and getting in touch with their star player. You know, maybe this relationship and this insight you receive is making you think. With that sword, it's all about mental, making you really think and really self-examine yourself, and really do some self-examination. Self-examine yourself, but, you know, it says be easy on yourself with the Knight of Pentacles here. It's slow and steady. Take your time, and you will get there. This information this queen brought you really just shook your whole foundation, honey. It's like, no, bitch. You being too arrogant. You being too narcissistic. And you need a fucking wake-up call. But, you know, it's a gift. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise, though. This, you know, this queen really woke you the fuck up. Really woke you the fuck up. You was playing all these games, you know, because, you know, the Three of Wands could be passion. It could be, you know, third-party situation. You know, this could be third party. And then if you look at this Lover's card that I have in this deck, baby, it's all about third party. You know, usually the Lover's card is just two people and the angel at the top. But this here got three people and an angel at the top. So you may have had this queen involved in some kind of third party ass bullshit. And she was like, bitch, You know who the fuck I am? You know who the fuck I am. You better get your life together and choose and narrow it down to one. Look at the arrow shooting at one of the girls. Like, nope, get her up out the way. Or maybe it can be like, yes, this is the one. This is the one you need to go to. She got the green, which represents earth. So, you know, maybe spirit's like, yeah, this is what you need to go with. Growth and expansion. Not just what your dick wants. It's with this red, the passion. Don't follow your dick. Be wise and use wisdom. And choose the lady that is going to help you grow. And as you see, they got the same, you know, headdress on. You know, this King of Pentacles and this guy here in the middle. Got them, you know, look like they have the same headdress on. So, and so you're hoping for a new beginning. You're hoping to forgive and forget. That's what, you know, the Judgment card is about. We got Anubis here leading you to, you know, your new life. He has a scroll in his hand. So hopefully, you know, you've done the work. You learned the lesson. You understand that the player lifestyle is bullshit. Maybe. Maybe that's what it is, you know. And it's time for you to ascend and to grow and to mature. Let's get clarifiers out on the board. Let's get clarifiers out on the table for you wonderful Tauruses. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Alright, so we're going to clarify the future area first. And I'm going to clarify the bottom row of cards. So it looks as though, yeah, you guys, this is the situation. It's just going to take some time. Because you most definitely got work to do. But again, you had wish fulfillment on the bottom, at the bottom of the deck. So, it seems like you guys are being stubborn now. You're being stubborn. You want to be in this woe is me energy and not accept accountability. All right. Okay, well, have y'all been with the bullshit? So I got the card here. I believe it, yeah, it is Mafdet. And then the Egyptian philosophies, Mafdet is the one that comes in and issues justice. Not Ma'at. Ma'at, you know, she, you know, I don't even think she holds the scales. I think Anubis holds the scales. And when it comes to, you know, judging a person's heart. And it's not those outside entities judging your heart. It's really you judging your heart. You judging yourself and being honest with yourself. You know, when you go and you are faced with, you know, the judgment scene in regards to the Egyptian pantheon, it's really you judging yourself. And they're saying if you're going to be honest with your own motherfucking self to say that, you know, yeah, I did this, and or no, that I didn't do this, but, you know what I'm saying, making sure that you see yourself and you're not, you know, full of bullshit. So this is about integrity, judging yourself. Have you been treating people the way you want to be treated? You know what's right and what's wrong. And so have you been judging yourself in making decisions? Or have you been copping out and taking this woe is me energy and thinking, oh yeah, well that's okay. I'm gonna do it that way. That's gonna be my excuse. Bottom of the deck is Sokar. And I don't know what his energy is about, but I'm going to go ahead and read them both. Mafdet is... Hey, this is the energy I'm getting. Mafdet, she's the Nef energy. It's justice. Mafdet is punishment, paying for some wrong, and imposed discipline of earthly or spiritual nature. And then we have Sokar here. It says darkness, inertia, time of testing. You know, I told you guys this is, you know, about your integrity right now. Yet the seed of a new cycle has been planted. There is opportunity to grow. Is this tough energy? Yeah, it is tough. We don't want to face ourselves in the mirror. We don't want to face ourselves. But eventually we have to. We can't keep running. You can't run from your goddamn self. You just cannot. Sorry. Most people wish that they could run from themselves, but they cannot. It's impossible. Just gonna pull an affirmation card from this little deck here. It says, always be in harmony with the universe. Always be in harmony with the universe. Alright, so let's get to these cards. And where are we going to begin? Where should I begin, Spirit? Alright, let's go ahead and start with the recent past. With this Queen of Pentacles cutting you the fuck out of her life because you with that bullshit. Possibly. Or just coming to you with some information that is going to, you know, really turn you upside down. And so it's clarified by the Star card. So maybe this information she gives you, like I said, is making you focus on your energy. It's giving you insight and clarity on maturing into the king that you're supposed to be. Getting you in touch with your star player. But you know, unfortunately, it's, in my opinion, what I'm feeling is that you're being defensive about it. You don't want to get into that energy, but it's part of your destiny, and you know, it's something that you're gonna have to do eventually. However, you're being stubborn. You are being stubborn and closed off and don't want to hear the truth. You want to stay in a fantasy land and be opulent with the way you dress, and you know, just hold on to this and just put yourself in a box. You know, it's the Four of Pentacles, and it could be a box that you're putting yourself in versus you know having a solid foundation. You know, and you know, isolating yourself with illusions of grandeur, with the gray skies in the background. But, you know, below you, your subconscious, you know, maybe hopes and fears. You know, you want to take the leap of faith, and you want to, you know, take the leap of faith with this, you know, relationship, possibly. But you are a player. You like to have your options open. But, you know, it's just going to take spirit breaking you down and showing you what's important. Or that, you know, there's a way to have your options and not be an asshole. There's a way to have your options and not be deceitful. So we have the Fool card again. You know, taking the leap of faith, though. The new beginnings. New beginnings. 10 of Pentacles here. And the 5 of Wands. You got your options. Or it could be confusion. Because we got the double leap of faith here on the bottom below you. Hopes and fears. You want to take a leap of faith into, like I said, this is a general reading, so it can be love, it can be work as well. But I feel like, you know, this 10 of Pentacles could represent generational. And in order to have generational wealth, mentally, physically, and spiritually, which is the way you should want it, you know, there's some work that you're going to have to do, Taurus. You have to take the leap of faith and do the work that you need to do to clear out the confusion that you have within you. Because this could be internal conflict. Or with you, all these options that you are so adamant on having and not settling down or being able to, you know, work with a singular energy. You know, all of that is just blocking you. See, this is how it's laid out here. Your new beginnings and your generational wealth is sandwiched between confusion. Okay, it's this way, according to the camera. I hope it does it the right way. This, you know, your new beginning and generational wealth, all that is sandwiched between, you know, confusion and drama. And according to your other cards here, I believe it's more internally than anything going on outside of you. So above you with the, it's clarifying the Lover's card and the Judgment card. You may be wanting to, you know, wanting a new start with this relationship, or you just want to take the lessons that you learned, from this relationship. But however, it's clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, the Devil card, which could be that Capricorn energy as well. Again, the Page of Swords is here again, because we had the Page of Swords again, before. And then the 7 of Pentacles. Okay? So, maybe that information that Queen gave you, that wake-up call that she gave you, is going to help you to understand why you are alone. You were left out in the cold because you were with that bullshit. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat a goddamn thing. I can't. It's just not in my nature. I'm sorry. I feel like, you know, and it's not for all Tauruses. It could be for some of you, but face the music, look in the mirror, and deal with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to make a change. Oh, I don't know the words, y'all. But anyway, look at the man in the mirror and ask him to make a motherfucking change, because it's that time. It's time for y'all to make a change and get your shit together. To release whatever toxic things that you may have in your life, whether it's drugs, codependency, fears and illusions. Time for you to cut that shit out. That information that this queen dropped on you with this other, this is a knave of swords, which is the page of swords still. That information she dropped on you, it's going to make you think and plan and say, you know what? Something has to change. The seeds that I'm planting are some rancid ass. It may not be rancid seeds, but you're not treating people you may not be treating people the way they should be treated. You know what I'm saying? And so, what you sow, you gonna reap. It's simple as that. You reap what you sow. But there's always spirit. When it comes to spirit, it's unconditional love. When it comes to this Queen of Pentacles, she's a mother. And mothers, when it comes to mothers and their children, or just anything that is dear to their heart, she's a nurturer. Unconditional love, but she knows how to give tough love as well. And so, and that's just how women are all together. And so there still could be a chance of reconciliation because of the type of woman that she is, as long as you show her that you've changed and that you've done the work. However, Taurus, it looks as though initially you're going to be still an asshole. Still wanting to do things your way and, try to have control, just too much control over the situation and not receive. But, eventually, maybe you do wake up. You are going to wake up and you're going to do the work required to release the burden, to release whatever burden, the burden of maybe, addiction to drugs or codependency, and learning to love yourself, getting to the heart of the matter so you can get your generational wealth and your new beginning. All right, let's get a postcard from Spirit. Oracle card for guidance. Cut it. You need to cut it. Take a card from the top. So sometimes the messages sometimes the messages correlates to the reading. Sometimes it's a whole different message on its own. But I'm going to read what's here because, maybe there's something in here that you need to hear. Like I said, this talks about love, but this could be talking about more of your aspirations when it comes to work and such. And, those are most definitely different. But let's see what it says, and maybe there is a correlation. Let's see. It says, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you We are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going. Keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on this earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. So, maybe that information that she gave you is what's going to help propel you forward. Or that wake-up call she gave you is what's going to help to propel you forward, to be able to cut out all of this woe is me energy, being left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Cutting that out, because you're never left alone. You're never alone. This card is a card of lack of faith. That's all it is. Ain't nobody left you out in the cold. That's impossible. When you have clarity and a relationship with spirit, to help you cut out these illusions, to cut out codependency. Maybe you guys had a codependent relationship and that threw both of you guys off balance. What was this? It's right here. I'm going to get another oracle card from the Journey of Love. I'm always tell you what you need to know for your highest good, and sometimes when you need to know what you need to know for your highest good, it's not going to come in wrapped in flowers and rainbows. Tough love is just that, tough love. And some people ain't going to change if you baby them through the changes, through what they need to see. It's super late, y'all. I think it's probably like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning right now. Come on, Spirit, bring us a good card for clarity here for Taurus. As we get back here to Sakar. This is a time of testing. Look what's underneath there. Ma'at. We were just talking about Ma'at because you got Mafdet here, which is, justice, punishment, or, something for wrongdoing. And I was telling you that, Ma'at, she doesn't hold the sword. She don't even hold the scales. I believe Anubis holds the scales. She's just that ultimate high goddess deity that oversees everything for the most part, while your heart is being weighed against the feather of my aunt. But this is some justice is going on, and it's happening. But this is a time of testing. Let me read Sokar again. Yet a new seed, yet the seed of a new cycle. Yet the seed of a new cycle has been planted. A seed of a new cycle has been planted. So you guys, you can come out of this, but it's all up to you. Are you going to face your addictions? Are you going to face your fears and your illusions that you've created and cut through that shit? Page of Swords is right next to the, right after the Five of Pentacles and the Devil. And then following the Page of Swords is the Seven of Pentacles. It's time for you to do the work and see that the energy that you have been investing, the seeds that you have been sowing, are not yielding growth and expansion for you. It's really constricting you. And so it's time for you to go within and do the work. Surrender to spirit and open up so that you can receive the love that spirit and guidance that spirit is trying to give you. Alright. You need to cut it. Prices, which you need to cut it. I don't know. I like saying that when I have to cut the deck. It says towering magnificence on the bottom of the deck. Within nothing, there is everything. 30. And we're at 35 minutes on this video. Usually I don't do long videos, but at the same time I was trying to rush through the videos before and just get, you know, content. This is not the right book. But I like to take my time with things and get the full story. Because I'm noticing, like with personal readings, that it really helps to get a clearer picture of things. Towering magnificence. You are entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. It is without form yet. Like I said, a new seed has been planted. It's not formed yet. It exists in all forms. It is humbling. That information she gave you may have been humbling, and yet asks nothing of you. It just is. And when we encounter it, we are moved beyond words, beyond mind, and into the realms of the heart that we may never have experienced before. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It's called this energy, this woman, this information you got is calling you to your greater self, your higher self, your purpose, your towering magnificence. It can be a terrifying experience as limitations, preconceived notions, and identities. Some of you guys have grown so attached to this thought form that you've created that, oh, it's woe is me, and you're always in a depressed state because you're always listening to music that is perpetuating loneliness and being cold-hearted, or just things like that. It's like, no, don't limit yourself. Let that identity crumble. It says identities crumble in the wake of its light. In the wake of its light, like it's fucking in the wake of his light. That's what that Ace of Swords is. Insight from spirit, like light being look at that light being shined. Like, you see the sun and the rays coming down on here. It's like, no, you're gonna see yourself. I'm gonna make you see yourself. This man in the mirror, I'm gonna make you see it. You're being brought to this place out of love. You hear me? Because you are ready. This is tough love because you're ready, though. You're ready. Your soul has been craving connection to something much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. And that probably was that Queen of Pentacles that you had in this third-party relationship that cut you the fuck out and says, no, you're not going to play with me like that. This greatness is becoming available to you now, to be witnessed to the extent that is helpful, so that you may find the greater purpose of service which your heart craves. You are ready. This oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, you're opening up to direct experience of divine presence, is happening now. Your direct experience to divine presence. This is spirit coming in. All aces are from spirit, gifts from spirit, communication from spirit, divine intervention from spirit, like some people say, according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you, hopefully all of this false sense of self is falling away, that illusions, those addictions, hopefully that part of you is falling away. Like these cars getting weak as fuck. I think it's the humidity out here. They feel weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Got distracted. Falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it, and a new awareness is taking place. There's a little poem here, or soliloquy, or whatever. It says, mighty sentinels connect in heaven and earth, wisdom of the ancients, waiting for those who listen in the quiet. It's time for you to go within, self-reflection, contemplation, and all of that. Bottom of the deck, it says, within nothing there is everything. I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, from a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you. And then you guys got the universe card, right? It says, always be in harmony with the universe. A complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. Always be in harmony with the universe. So your mind needs to be in harmony with the universe. You can't be sowing seeds of deceit and cheating, third-party bullshit. You can't be having that in your mind. You need to be in harmony with the universe. The universe is love. So you need to be in harmony with love, with unconditional love. Sharing that with the world. Building people, not breaking them and hurting them. Just so you can feel good about yourself or whatever it is. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. You are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being, with every inner desire, with every whispered wish. The universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestations in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh. Speak your heart truth aloud to the loving universe and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. This oracle brings a message to you. Something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere. No sign on the horizon to give you hope. Yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing toward you, swelling within you now. A little poem on the end. It says, the wind moves gently through trees, quiet water flows. Life's song calls softly. It calls softly. So yeah, it says that something that you want is on its way to you. And it may not come in the ways that we think. It may not come in the ways that we would want them to come. We want this growth, but we all know that with growth, a breaking has to happen. Like the seed, you plant a seed, but in order for you to get the manifestation of that seed has to break the fuck open. And so, it may be painful. And it says here, it may seem to come out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope. Things may seem hopeless. Yet, it's coming to you anyway. This growth is coming to you. And you're going to do the work it's going to take to overcome all of this negative energy. You're going to do the work. And it's going to be beautiful, Taurus. I believe in you. You guys are freaking amazing. You really are. Very intelligent, very intuitive, very spiritual people. And it's all going to work out for you in the end. There's just no way that it's not, because you are, like I said, the towering magnificence is, you know, what you are and who you are. We all get caught up in toxic energies, you know, but we're here to live life and to experience life and to grow, you know. So it's all part of your destiny. It's all part of, you know, your journey here on this earth plane. And it's a beautiful thing. We have to learn to appreciate the down times, because really that's just spirit reaching out to us, saying, okay, it's time for you to grow. So it's time for you to come up higher. Because stagnancy is what? Death, in my opinion. Alright? Peace out.